For those of you who know, I did pick up a 2014 Ford Focus with a bad dual clutch and replaced the clutch, which was a job in itself. But now it is time to get it ready to sell. That means getting the paint looking really, really nice and clean.
Here is our fender that we put on. It does have some scratches, some scrapes, it's dirty. So obviously we can't get all of this, but we're gonna try to make this look as good as we can with the nice stuff. Okay guys, and now look at our almost glass looking fender. If you look, see here's our scratch. As you notice right away, you could easily see it. Now it's a little more disguised or camouflaged. See, from a distance, you really can't see it as much. So I think we're doing pretty good there. This is gonna need a little bit of touch up, but as far as that scratch, I'm okay with that. I mean, no one's really gonna notice that. So I think I'm gonna keep going ahead and buffing the rest of the car. Next up is, you can see all those scratches right there. So we're gonna try our best and remove those scratches so I don't have to replace the hood, but you know what? I don't know how well it's gonna work out, so let's give it a shot. Now it's time to take our first cloth, wipe off the residue, and then we're going to take our second cloth, get it nice and clean, and see what we're looking at and the progress we made. Then we take a microfiber and get off the rest. As you can see, our hood is looking a lot better. So the only thing I'm not thrilled about is, if you look, you can still see these scratches. I mean, if you look from a distance, they're definitely not as bad as they were. But you know, you could spend more time on it. Depends. I mean, if you're trying to sell it, maybe if you're keeping it, maybe you want to put too much time into it as a daily driver. It's up to you. I think we'll give it one more go. We have our second time that we went over it with the buffer, so we're gonna get the residue off and see where we're at. All right, and our microfiber. Here's from a distance, looking good. Get up close, let's see, up close. All right, I mean, unless you get it really close, you can literally barely see those scratches now. So I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with how that came out. I mean, it looked really, really bad. Now this side is not so good either. Didn't take much time, but now look at it. We did the side, we did the hood, or half the hood. Here is the second half of the hood all together. I think, I mean, from what it looked like before, I think we made $1 million difference, probably in just about a half hour on this hood. So I'm happy. I mean, we didn't get everything out, like, you know, there's still like a little scratch right there. You can see little scratches all throughout, but still, overall, I think it looks pretty good. Here's another nasty scratch that I'm gonna attempt to take out here. Well, there's one down there too, but here's one on the, I just started doing the driver's side. So I'm gonna try and get this as less noticeable as possible on this little mark right there. Alright guys, we can't win all of them. We did get our fender looking pretty dang good, but this is actually, I mean, there's paint missing. So you can go over as much as you want, but that one I'm not able to solve unless I do some touch-up paint, which I might do. But I'll show you still, it doesn't look bad. So as you can see, we're still looking pretty good. But I can't get this scratch right there. Okay, and let's see here. Okay, so you can see the scratch is still there, but from a distance, I mean, you can't even notice it. So I think it's good there. You're not gonna get all these 100% perfect. The idea is just to get it to be where it's not able to be seen unless you're, you know, right up on it, which is our goal. Actually, while we're at it, I'm gonna get this headlight real quick and see if we can make it look better. All right, now let's check out this headlight. Wow. I mean, that thing looks almost new. Wow. That took me about, I think, 2 minutes. Look at that. Guys, it just takes a little bit of time to get your car looking extra nice and super clean. It didn't even cost me anything. It cost a compound and 2 minutes of going around it with the buffer. So it's pretty super simple. Here is another one. Right here, it's a pretty good scratch, which from far away you can even see it. So we're gonna see how minimally we can, or how less drastic we can make this look. Okay, and here's the final product. You can see obviously that, you know, if you get up close, you can still see it like that. But before, from far away, you could easily see it, where now it's kind of more blended in. I think I'm gonna hit it just a little bit more, and then we're gonna move on down to the rest of the car. And now you just can't even see it at all anymore. Took 2 minutes to almost nearly 100% get the scratch out. So I'm happy with that one too. So it did actually take those white paint that was right there. Took that out, but now right here I have to put a little bit of our black touch-up paint. Okay, now this one you're gonna have to see is a big one. I'll even impress myself if I'm able to get that one out. So this is actually a challenge. I'm kind of excited to try this. Get it all over. Okay, guys, and like seriously, wow. If you get really close, let's see, you can still see it. That made a big difference. Wow. All right, guys, and here is our final product. I think she's looking pretty good. I mean, before it was looking a little rough, but I mean, as you can see, you do have to address the rust issue down there, but I think she looks pretty good.